Welcome, Taurus. Welcome to your end of September 2021 love reading. I'm Dee, and this is Intuitive Life Advice. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. It'll give you the best overall picture of your situation. Okay, kind of got started a little bit there before I turned the camera on. Sometimes it takes a while for cards to come out, and it saves a little bit of video time for you all and watch time. Okay. Thank you for subscribing so much. Thank you all so much for the likes and the comments and the subscriptions, and it just means the world to me. Growing my channel is going well, and I want to thank you all for being a part of that. Just have a few more cards here to pull for you before I can get started. You've got a beautiful card here that came out for your overall energy. I'll show that to you in just a moment. Okay. Beautiful energies. Taurus, this is going to be a fantastic reading for you. Fantastic. Let's pull your true love card. We'll take one or two, however many of these want to come out for us. Okay. Okay, this is, I can see a message already, several by the way. You've got an extra card here that wanted to come out at, with this one. Actually, it would be in this order here. And it's interesting, we'll get to this when we get to this point, but at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy from the first deck is grace. This is the Divine Grace card. This is the actual cover image of this deck. So this is a special card. This is actually a beautiful card. It's a magical card. It's like if God was holding you in his hands and saying, it's okay, I've got you, I'm going to heal you, and enlighten you with everything you need and equip you with everything you need to overcome this situation and to learn the lessons that you need to learn. It's a beautiful energy. It's the most beautiful energy in this deck. Now, in our other deck here, which would be the Divine Romance deck, you got endless possibilities. And this is a magical card as well. It is like anything is possible. Anything is possible. It's like your wish is my command kind of a card. And that's on a divine level, on a universal level. Like, I'm not talking about a relationship, someone telling you that your wish is my command. I'm talking about the actual, this is just the actual universe, God energy telling you, your wish is my command. What do you want? Be clear, be concise, be precise. Tell me what you want so that it can be done. Now, we're going to start, though, with the cards here, and then we'll get into this. And I'll pull a couple of words of wisdom cards from this deck at the end. You have been in a state of confusion within this relationship that is in question here. This person forced you to make choices, and just because of the way they were acting, the way they were acting and treating you, and the way they were living their life, it caused so much confusion on your end. And you were faced with some choices, some tough choices. And when I say tough choices, I mean choices that, if you had known then what you know now, you probably never would have gotten into a relationship with this person. Because hindsight is 20/20. You've got the hindsight card. You're seeing things for the first time. And I feel like you've already done this. This energy is passing out of your energy. This energy is kind of passing through. It's been here. It's being completed now. So you've seen what's wrong. You've made some tough choices because of that, and you just had to do something. I mean, you were in a state of confusion and chaotic mental stress this whole time. I'm even having a hard time getting these words out. It's just so chaotic and confusing. I feel it. Now, the energy that I'm seeing here now is you've seen the light. You have been shown something here that you didn't see before. And it's like seeing something for the first time. It's like this hindsight energy is carrying on over to the Epiphany card. It's like you never saw things the way you're seeing them now within this relationship. You see now that you kept yourself there in that self-imposed prison, in that self-imposed caged, tied up, bound, caged, attached type of energy, and you were doing it and you're just acting like nothing was wrong. You were like just taking it like a champ there. And it seems like Sagittarius had some of these cards that you have here. I'm seeing 3 for sure, 4 actually, from the last Sagittarius reading, 3 to 4. And you just took it like a champ. You thought what you were doing was the right way to do it, and you loved this person, and you loved them enough to take them as they were, with all their quirks and all their imperfections. But this is where the healthy boundary issue comes into play. If you didn't have healthy boundaries to begin with, you don't even know where a line is that's to be crossed, much less if it's been crossed by someone. And what you're getting ready to come across here is a healing process. And that's where this state of grace card comes in. This is going to catapult you this is like a precursor to the healing process that you're about to experience. And you feel like you sold yourself out, and you're not happy with yourself because of that. You feel like you just let someone completely take charge of you and your life and your emotions and your thoughts, your thought processes. Everything about you was in the hands of this person. And you did it all in the name of love. Your heart was in the right place here. Taurus, this wasn't you. You didn't do anything wrong. This person didn't know how to treat you. They don't know how to treat anyone. You didn't sell out. This is important because this card is showing up here. You're feeling like you sold out. And I would not want you to feel that way, because all you were doing was loving someone. You were trying to love this person, and they were taking complete advantage of you in every way. in every way. They took complete advantage of you, all the way down to your car. Now, this situation is closing out, and I've got an extra card here, and this is the Midnight Hour card. This person knows that your strength is showing itself, and they know that it looks like you're getting ready to exit all the way. And so they're going to come back in and try to sweet talk you and romance you into coming back into this game with them that they're playing. And that's what these two cards here are telling you. You're closing this situation out. It's taken you a little while because your heart, your heart is affected here. But this person is going to come back in and try to seduce you, or romance you, or try to give you that euphoric love bombing type energy that they did in the beginning of this relationship when it first began. And that wasn't real either. So just know that this person is going to be trying to take advantage of you so that you'll come back to them. And this is going to be in, I feel like, a physical way, like they're going to try to romance you, and they're going to send some pretty explicit texts, or just whatever they have to do, whoever this message is for. There are several Tauruses this will be for. But, if you're the type who likes to kind of get a little heated and hot and bothered in texts, and you like that, then that's what this person's going to do. If you're the type who's more if you're the type who doesn't really like doing that, and you're more old-fashioned, this person's just going to love bomb you. Flowers, jewelry. They're going to propose marriage to you, or they're just going to they're going to do whatever they have to do, and it's just going to be over the top. You're liable to come home and there'll be 25 bouquets of flowers on your doorstep, that kind of thing. It just depends on your personal preference, what you think is enticing when it comes to this person. Maybe they gaze into your eyes for 15 straight minutes like they did on the first date, something like that. Whatever it is, you'll know. It'll be for you and only you, and you will recognize it. So I'm telling you, when the love bombing starts, when they start trying to mesmerize you or hypnotize you or put that love spell on you, you feel like you're under someone else's control, and just completely euphoria state of mind and soul and your body. I want you to pay attention, because this person's just trying to weasel their way back in. As bad as that sounds, that's just the truth here. Whoever this is for, this energy here, this isn't a genuine person at all. Now, what we're going to find out real quick is, these are your true love cards. And this is saying, love always perseveres. This is you. Love stays. It endures through the most difficult times. It does not take the easy way out. Love defends. Love always perseveres because it is strong and steady. That's you. That's how you love, Taurus. And I don't have to tell you that. You know that. That's who you are. That is ingrained in your DNA. You are Taurus. You stay. You communicate. You work through the hard times. You don't take the easy way out. You don't run out the door, slam the door, take off down the road, come back 4 or 5 days later, and then try to get back in and expect to be let in. You stay. You stay. You talk about it. You work it out. You work it through. You fix it. You correct problems. You make changes for the better. As long as your person is healthy-minded, healthy-spirited, healthy emotionally, Now, this is your person. Love does not abandon. Love does not disown. It does not desert or leave without explanation or reason. Love communicates and reaches resolution. It learns, it teaches, and it grows. This is not love. So there it is again, someone leaving without explanation or reason. That's not you. You don't walk out on someone mid-conversation just because it gets a little tough or heated. You stay. Love stays. Do you see that? Taurus, look at this. Love stays. It perseveres because it's strong and steady. You're completely the opposite of this person that you're dealing with here. And that's what this is showing you. This person, you know, being opposite someone is not always a bad thing, depending on which characteristics are opposite one another. But in this case, the way you live your life as a good person, you're opposite this person. This person does things underhandedly, they're undermining, they're manipulative, and completely not like you. We're going to pull your words of wisdom here and see what your guidance is here. And the first card that came out there is forgive, and that is you. This is so that you forgive yourself. Don't feel that you sold out by allowing this person to penetrate your being like they did. They penetrated your being. They were like in your head, in your soul, in your heart, in your mind. And it's confusing because, you know, when you love someone and you let them in your heart, you think they would have the best intentions for you. Open your eyes is your other words of wisdom card. Open your eyes. Forgive yourself. Forgive this person for whatever they've done. If that takes a while, that's normal. But forgive yourself right now. Just take a deep breath in and then let it out. Let it all go. Let it go. Let it go. Taurus, let this go, because all it does is causes stress, and stress causes disease and ailments and anxiety and depression. Let this go. This is just a little bump in your road. Your walk is bigger than this. Your walk is much bigger than this person or this situation. Where you're headed, this is just a little bump in the road. I know it may not feel like that right now, but it will. When you can come through this with all of you intact, and you can look back, and hindsight is 20/20, remember? When you can look back and say, man, that was a big lesson for me. Because the lesson here for you, Taurus, is that you need to create healthier boundaries. And that's when you hear people talk about loving yourself first, that's what that means. That's one part of it. Creating healthy boundaries. Make sure that whatever makes you feel bad or unhappy or uncomfortable or afraid or confused, anything like that, when someone makes you feel that way, that's an emotional boundary. That's a spiritual boundary that someone is crossing. You don't have to deal with people who make you feel uneasy or unhappy or degraded, or you don't have to deal with people like that. You just say, no, that's a boundary that I've drawn here, and this boundary cannot be crossed if you want me in your life. And when they cross it, you remove yourself from their life. That's how easy it is. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, but that's all you have to do is set those boundaries. And I mean the ones, I'm not talking about the ones that can be moved and everybody stays healthy and happy. I'm talking about the ones that you can't renegotiate, like You know, what's a deal breaker for you? If someone yells at you, is that a deal breaker for you? Do you want a relationship with someone where your partner's going to yell at you instead of communicating in a healthy way? Do you want to be cheated on? Do you want someone to lie to you and keep secrets? You know, what are your boundaries? Find out what those are, and it may take you a while. And when you figure that out, the next relationship you get into, you're going to see your boundaries. And when someone crosses one of those boundaries, that's a red flag, and you need to go, okay, stop. Taurus, stop. What do you want to do about this? Is this a healthy decision that I'm making about this? This person crossed my boundary. Is it one that I can move around a little bit, or is it a solid boundary? And then you decide what's best for you. This person cheated on you. This person lied to you. And was it once that they lied, or 17 times in a week? Was it they cheated on you online emotionally, or did they physically meet someone and have sex with them? You know, there's a difference to some people. And then to other people, they're all the same. Cheating is cheating. So it's up to you how you look at that. Don't get into a state of cognitive dissonance where this person tells you they cheated on you, and when you confront them, they say, well, then let's just get married because I need a commitment so I know that you're committed to me. And they're turning it all back on you, blaming it on you, and making it better because now you're good enough for them to want to commit to after they cheated on you. We could talk about this for days. So Taurus, I'm going to leave this here. Remember, this person's getting ready to come back and love bomb you. It's going to be sexy and sultry, and if that's what you like from this person, and if you're a little more old-fashioned and a little less of a fan of that type of situation, and you like the cuddles or the jewelry or whatever, that's what your person's going to do. So depending on who you are, and you're being asked here, don't forget this. Forgive yourself. You didn't sell out. You just think you did. That's not what you did. You loved the way you love. The key here is you've got to find someone who loves the way you do. And until you do, keep walking. Taurus, keep walking. Keep your eyes open. See things for what they are, not for what you want them to be. Forgive yourself. Pay attention. Keep your eyes open. And always remember, listen to your heart, but be wise. Someone after your soul you must recognize. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, Taurus. And thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the comments. I appreciate it all. It helps me grow, and that's why I'm here. Take care, Taurus. You're amazing. Keep being amazing. Don't let people pull you into their energy. Sit down, make those lists of boundaries, what you can work with, what you can't work with, whatever traits and characteristics those are in another person, and then compare the two. Start setting your boundaries. Which ones can you fluctuate on? Which ones are solid and unmovable? That's what you need to do. Take care, Taurus. Let me know how this resonates. Leave me a comment. Take care. I'll be back soon with another reading. You enjoy the rest of your month. Goodbye, Taurus.